Hello and welcome back to our Emergency Manager 101 Toolkit, where we're building out presentations and documents for newly elected officials or newly hired emergency managers. I wanted to show you very briefly our kind of final thing we talked about in the last one, the print PDF and the way we can do that. And so a couple of things here, right? Control P, once we have it open in Adobe, we can check multiple, right, and create some handout pages here. Or, like we were talking about, we can go to View, full screen mode, and then we have essentially a PowerPoint that we can present off of as we move forward. And so again, it's customized and pull stuff in. So as you put inputs into the one page, it will populate this as well as all the handouts that we saw in the last video. So with that said, we'll come back over here, and in this video we wanted to talk about customizing the tool a little bit. So let's just say we're going to switch this thing to Nebraska, and we'll just come through and start changing some of these. And we could do the find and replace, Control H, we'll bring that up if you wanted. For tonight, we'll just go through and add some stuff to again give you an idea of what we'd be working on. But some of this obviously would need to be customized a little bit. What's their actual mission and what that state EOC. And you could again put in whatever the case here. So, you can see. All right, and so as you look at some of this stuff, we can do a couple of things. We can use kind of Google here, and we'll just put in Nebraska Emergency Management Agency. And what we're going to be looking for is the images. And so what we'll do is we'll grab one of these, and you're probably going to generally pick a more rectangular one. Again, you can look and see as you move forward with the customization that we'll see in a minute. If it's a longer one that's in there, that probably fits longer things just based on kind of aesthetic layouts, or if it's more of a square one. So we'll just click on it, bring it up. Let's just go ahead and hit Save Image As, and we'll double check that it's some kind of a photo file. Let's just call it NEMA, and we'll come back over here. What we'll do from there is insert an image in the cell, and you could again pick through. We could essentially search for it. What happens here, let's just type it in real fast, I can't think and type. You can see it comes up with some things that are tagged, but they're all sort of open source when they come in through this way. What you can notice is we got kind of radically different results for the same search. And so some of the images you'll want to grab from a traditional Google search, save the image as, and then we'll upload it. Others, depending on what you're looking at, you can come through and use the Google image search. If you've got them in your Google Photos or your Google Drive or a camera, you can again bring them in that way. Tonight, we'll bring them in here up under Upload. We'll click the NEMA photo that we just saved. And as you go through, we'll see that that's starting to change. Nebraska Elected Officials Guide, NEMA. As you go through here, we can change out these as well, right? Let's just put in Nebraska in. And we'll just grab one of these. That one might work. Actually, that one might work a little bit better. Just so it's not quite so busy. Nebraska in, and we'll see what an SVG file is, if that will come in or not. If not, again, you can see how you can kind of play around to find one. But we'll just bring in that Nebraska in we just created. May or may not pull, yeah. Let's just grab one of these. Okay, JPEG will work for the Nebraska in. Let's browse, and we'll bring in that JPEG file. All right. You can see as you would go through and sort of work out the rest of these things, how we're updating that. Some of this stuff, as you do some of the presentations, you'll start to see where these things come in, and I'll try to put some extra little footnotes, the comment notes that tell you where the information's going, so you can go look at it in real time. But real fast, we'll take a look here. We've customized our presentation a little bit. Emergency Management and Homeland Security in Nebraska. You can see we put the NEMA one in. If we would have put in the state flag or the local place we were presenting, those also would have presented. One thing I wanted to show is the customization of some of this color. And so when you come in here, what we're doing is we'll Control A to grab everything, all of it, right? The whole thing selected. And the way we've done this is conditional formatting. And so you can come in here. There's actually a YY and a ZZ type in each of those. And all you're going to do is let's bring that in. Let's say we want, yep, we are okay changing it. Red and red, and we'll hit done. And we don't want the blue. Let's say we're going to use yellow for corn or something, right? Make those two the same. Done. And again, we're starting to customize that. We'll work on doing a bit of that with the blue backgrounds, but you can kind of see how these things are coming together. The other data entry, as you work through it, starts to just kind of flow in. So any of these customization things, some obviously need some custom work, some of them don't. Addresses would, and then with this, I wanted to show you down here, this would be the local thing. So let's say we're delivering it in Sweetwater County. Here's the person who is the local contact, their logo, and you saw where those pop in. Then we also can kind of customize the data, and these are the THIRA criteria. So for the all hazards, for the natural, right, you can select whatever those ones are. And again, this will update through a variety of spots in the document. And again, you can see where we changed the name up there, and it's changed the name now down and throughout. So preparing Nebraska to respond. Any of these, if you decide you don't like particular images, right? If, say, wildland fire is not a thing for you, again, all you have to do to customize is insert image in cells. You can find it from anywhere on here, right? Again, let's say you do hurricanes in your neck of the woods. We'll grab one of those and we'll just bring that in, and now we've got a hurricane there. A lot of the photos we try to stay semi-generic with them, so that way they can work a little bit of anywhere, but you can see how we can customize those if you decide you need to do a little bit more specific. So with that, and as always, thank you for joining us. We appreciate your time here with us this evening, or whatever time you're watching this video. Please do reach out if you've got questions, comments, feedback. Hopefully you'll be able to utilize this, quickly, easily make a updated presentation, and then either, again, video archive it and attach your PDF documents to our website where folks can go watch the thing and then download the document. Or certainly if you're going out and about presenting it, you'll be able to set up your prints ahead of time and then go deliver your presentation. So with that, that'll wrap up our series here on Emergency Management 101, kind of the toolkit we designed to help you build and present to some of your new stakeholders. We'll look for some other tools coming out in the coming weeks and months, and hope that you subscribe and like, share, comment, etc., so that we can stay in contact and get you what you need down the road. As always, be safe, happy trails, and we'll see you next time. Thanks. Bye.